Hello, hello. We are back to Mama's Healing
After dark.
After Dark. If you're not watching us right now, we are all together in a very special episode. We were able to get Miss Julia out into our head, so she's going to be here for the week. So
Let's
ready?
trick. Yay. No, very happy to be here.
But I'm Lorraine, future LMSW.
I'm Janelle, mother of two gremlins. Julia, realtor extraordinaire.
Love it. So, yes.
Check-ins. Let's check in first
Okay.
and foremost. Well, second and second most.
I'm really excited for this. Like, I love that you're here. It's like a little taste of when you move.
Yes.
I'm so excited. I'm
Yeah.
just having a good day, good week.
Yeah. I'm good. I'm good too. Did a lot today. It's 10:22 at night. And we're up.
No kids.
But I'm glad Julia's here. It's been really fun and chaotic with the boys all together. But no, it's good. Good stuff. I'm very giddy. I was kind of, and I feel like we're like sneaking out. And it feels like we're having like an adult slumber party.
Yeah.
Like our kids are right over there next door. I just checked on them. It's great. It's great. It's really great.
Yeah, it's great. Love it.
We really do.
So, pop culture?
Y'all.
No.
So we were trying to figure out pop culture before this episode and realized that we were like out of touch
Yeah.
a bit. So we know like the gist of what's going on in the world ish pop culture wise. Janelle knows who won on the Oscars. I do.
Sort of.
Nobody watched it though.
Yeah, let's just get that out the way. No one's
Was it
checking for that.
Oppenheimer took most of the
I didn't watch that movie.
awards, but Divine Joy won for Best Supporting Actress. For what with the holdovers?
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that.
So
I need
yeah,
to watch that.
it's on Peacock streaming. It looks like it's gonna be good. I just like need that moment, to like grasp it.
Yeah.
And then shout out to American Fiction for like best adapted screenplay.
So good. Have you guys seen
That's
it?
a good movie.
Well, I know we watched it together. It's really
a good movie starring Jeffrey Wright, Sterling
K. Brown.
Oh my god, I like
Erica
that guy.
Alexander.
Issa Rae. Oh, that's one you're telling me about.
Tracy
Ellis Ross.
It's a really good one. Yeah,
that was nice that they won an award too. But and then Billie Eilish for best song. Obviously, What Was I Made For? Which literally
good.
just makes
absolutely
beautiful
love that song.
Definitely deserving.
Like that's the only time that I will stop what I'm doing when it's
Just
playing.
stop.
Feel like hear that song. I'm like, I love this song.
How did she know I needed this?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I didn't really watch it, but the social workers that I work with, because it's like overnight, they were watching it, and I would like peep, I'd pop in, and it's so funny because you could tell that they were like, "What's this?" Like anytime it's Black people, they're like, "Who's this?" What? So I'm like, American Fiction. They're like, because I'll be honest, I didn't know who it was, but the woman that won for holdovers, she was sitting in the front. Well, I don't know if you know, but she was sitting in the front, and they're like, "Who's that?
Is she famous?
Is that Lizzo?" And I was like, "Definitely not Lizzo." Yes,
she's in a few things. Is it the same girl from Mom?
To be fair, like the way the angle was.
Yeah, Spencer. Oh, okay. Then I don't think I know the holdovers.
Yeah, I feel. Is that her first movie?
No, she's been in. She was in High. Was it High Infidelity with Zoe Kravitz?
Oh, she was the friend. Okay, yeah.
And then she's also in Lost City with Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum. That was her publicist.
She's the publicist. Okay,
she's been around. She's legit.
Girl,
she's good.
She's
this is the theme of my life. Yeah.
So yeah, they were like, "Is it?" I was like, "That's." I don't know who it is, but I know it's not her. It's not people. But yeah.
Yes.
Let's do a quick shame. So we were watching, or we put on The Bear. Yes, The Bear with, what's his name?
Jeremy Allen White.
And Ego. I don't know her last name.
I did very.
Thank you. I did very. Julia has not seen it. So please in the comments, shame her.
Shame.
For not knowing what, not only have you not seen it, but you don't even know what it is.
I know.
It has won so much. It's going into its third season. It's amazing.
Yeah. Still don't know it.
So
I think we're like 5 episodes in now.
But I'm like,
the kids are running around.
Okay,
you're watching it. You need to sit down and watch it.
It was a lot of chaos that I was witnessing though.
It's so good.
Like everyone's yelling. Well, yeah, but that's what it is. That's cooking.
Yeah,
chefs.
Yeah,
I'm mostly excited that it wasn't. I'm excited that guy looks like Gene Wilder. Like
he does.
When you said it, I was like, I see it. That's all I see now. I just always see what's there from Shameless. I'm like, Lip. Lip.
You haven't seen Shameless either?
It's Philip. Lip for short. No, I haven't. Okay. That's like 19 seasons. I don't got time for all that. That part. Someone was saying that one of my coworkers was saying her daughter was starting Grey's Anatomy for season 1. Okay. He's like, she's starting it? Oh. Good for her. But I would not. 27 years. It's not at this point.
But you know what? As you go on, don't they have shorter seasons?
But it's still but to even like start at 1 knowing there's 23 is insane. I started it again after already watching it like once.
That's different.
But she's like new.
I was new when I did it, and I was like, what, 14 seasons?
Yeah, even that's a little sketch. I mean, okay, it's great. Good. It's worth it.
Yeah.
But that's a commitment. That's hard. Yeah. What other show were you showing me?
Oh, The New Girl.
Girl. I don't like that girl.
It's not the girl, though.
Zoe?
Everyone else.
She's like, I'm weird.
Nick.
Oh, like the character. The person.
She doesn't like the character. Like
Zoe does. Every movie she's in, she's like, I'm the weird girl who's cute. Yeah, I mean,
you're my bitch.
Get out of here. She knows herself. I like it.
Get out of here. Good though. You should give that a chance too. Because it's the characters. Everyone else is really makes the show.
How I got into it, because I also didn't really care for it because she also threw me off. I started with when Wayne, Damon Wayans Jr. was in it.
I think he is
Season 3. Then I went back and realized that Lamore's character was hilarious. Yeah. So then I went back and was able to start it from the beginning. Just look for the last she's like and watch those episodes, and they're hilarious. But it did take a minute. I had to everyone else had to bring me in, and then I was able to enjoy it. Yeah. But the show is called New Girl. Like, is it about her? It sounds like 80% of the storyline is gonna be about her, and I can't handle that.
Actually, not.
To be fair, like if you can name any popular show, the main character sucks. That 70s show. The Office? I don't really like that show.
Wait, who's the main character?
Yeah, I don't think they have one. Ensemble cast. Okay. I see this one right there. Thank you. What? The answer is only ensemble. Yeah, a true ensemble. It's not like 70% this person I don't like.
No. Wait, you like The Office though?
I love the. Hold on.
I love The Office too.
I love The Office, but it's very hard to rewatch. It's very hard
because they're problematic.
It's now it's harder. But it's hilarious. It's very cringy. It's problematic, and like low-key, I don't like Jim's character anymore. When you start,
I don't like Pam.
No, I don't like Pam either. She's annoying.
Yeah.
I'm like, Dwight was just trying to do his job.
Yeah, you can't fault him.
And Young was just putting his shit in Jello.
And I love Ryan and Kelly's messiness.
Oh God,
business bitch.
Business bitch. Yes. I don't watch that. It's yeah. What did you say about the shade? There's something about mockumentaries that unless it's Abbott Elementary, I cannot get behind. I started that with y'all too, or this 3rd season. It's so good. It's always, but again, the kids are like, what can you watch when there's children afoot? Yeah. Nothing.
Nothing except for Bluey. I know
that I can get and like tell you the plots.
Yeah.
Child. It's all a blur. Just a bunch of shapes on the screen. What else did we watch?
Damsel.
We watched Damsel. That was good. On Netflix. Yeah. That was good.
Mm-hmm.
Love the new storyline. Like, obviously, it's like they're going for the, I'm going to save myself. I'm going to save me, and I liked it.
It was a good storyline. I liked it.
And 11's a great Millie Bobby Brown.
Yep.
Millie Bobby Brown is a great
That's true.
actress for that role. Yeah.
And her hair was cute.
Yeah.
She looked cute in red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good grade on her for sure.
Yeah. But I was like, oh, okay, that's it. And then we watched
Wonka.
I didn't watch it yet. It's not that I don't. Shit. First of all, that's a new movie. That doesn't count.
Shame her.
On Max, and I've seen it like 3 times
I've watched
already.
it twice.
Yeah.
I do want to watch it. I love it.
It's very good.
It's a good musical.
It's very
nice. Like, was it a different twist on the?
Yeah,
because it's a prequel. I guess you want to say
it's a prequel.
Yeah, so I liked it.
It's before
I love musicals.
It's like how he became Wonka.
So is it not like the same storyline as the ones that we've seen where like the groups of kids come?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He doesn't have a factory yet. Oh, it's spoiler alert.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a factory yet.
Okay. I like that.
That's how he started out. Yeah.
Nice.
It's
where he got weird.
He didn't get weird.
Well, but the other
played a part terribly.
Both of them, because weren't they both kind of
weird?
No,
G was weird. He was like
I didn't see those two honest either.
He was quirky. The real kind of quirky, not homegirl quirky. That's manufactured.
I haven't seen any.
I don't know what she did.
Yeah, I love her.
So her. Yeah, I think that's like all the pop culture we've like dipped our. Oh no, Beyonce's new album,
Cowboy Carter, March 29th.
I'm very interested in this.
You know,
are we buying tickets to the concert?
Would we truly believe she's not going to do another concert?
Oh, you think it's going to be the visual?
A visual, yes.
I'm here for that.
I would like that, but maybe she'll like partner with like a movie theater and play the visual album at a theater.
Yeah. So, do you think that she's not going to release them like all the concerts? You know how she until everything's released, and then we can like buy. Like the Renaissance one that was the movie, and then
I think she's gonna wait, maybe do like a triple box set.
Well, whatever she did for what she did for Netflix, Homecoming, like
I watch that thing all the time because my kids love it.
Let me tell you, when it came out, I was supposed to be at work. I was opening the bar. And I had my phone out. I was like, let me cut these lines.
I'm just gonna prop
the chef tried to talk to me. I really put my finger right to his face. And you better stop talking to me. I'm watching.
It ain't about this. It ain't about
nothing. I feel like I cried. It was like 2 minutes before we opened up, crying. It's like I'm very stressed. It was strange. But yeah, so that's like the pop culture, like ish that we've like dipped our toes in.
Yeah, sweet. Love that. Okay. So the topic this week is daycare.
Daycare.
It saved my life.
I will say.
Start there.
It is amazing.
Okay, so maybe let's tell them like what our current daycare status is.
You go first.
Yeah.
So we have family that watches our kiddo. But for the last month I've been out of work. So I've been watching him. So yeah, he has never been to a daycare or congregate care or whatever. I don't know how it's called.
Never heard that.
Congregate? It's like group care.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a group home.
Is it? Yeah.
Well, congregation means like
but I've never heard that used for daycare.
Well, because like anything could be daycare. Like if he goes to Auntie's house, that could be daycare. But I mean, like
if I don't pay you, that's not daycare.
Oh, child. Well,
that's your visiting family.
Traditional daycare. But like
So yeah,
childcare.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's me.
My bad. So currently so I was able to get childcare through the university I'm at like a discounted rate. I was on a wait list last semester, but this semester there was an opening. So he's able to do it as, early Head Start. So it's like a school setup. So this week he's on spring break, so he's not going anywhere. That's why he's hanging out all week. But it's been great. It's like $97 a week.
Oh, that is that's cheaper than what I was paying.
Yeah. So, and I think I'm not sure what their full price is, but they do have like where students bring their children, but they qualify through like programs to get the early Head Start. So they're paying something else weekly. But yeah, and I think it's only for the semester. We'll see.
Oh yeah.
Cross our fingers.
Yeah, or at least I'm hoping like if I can get to the summer, that'd be great. But
yeah.
that's where we are. It is, I really like, honestly, I like the original teacher, but she went on maternity leave. These other ones, they're all right. They're just a little rough around the edges, and I think he can sense that. He doesn't love it. It's older, doesn't have as much funding, so it doesn't have like security cameras. We get like a little paper where it's like he ate this today, and it's a little dated.
That's hard. That it would be hard to deal with.
Yeah, especially because hers is way more modern, so it's like seeing the difference.
Oh,
but pay for what you get.
Yeah.
But it is set up where they're like, come anytime, because the way their windows are, they're like, you can come anytime during the week or during the day and like see if he's doing all right. But I feel like that would make it worse.
yeah, that's triggering.
Yeah. He's like, it's like,
we're leaving, right?
So hopefully the goal is once I start working full time is to go to the one that the boys go to right now.
Yeah.
That's because I did find it first, to be honest.
Okay.
I just can't afford it. I can't afford it.
Do you hear her?
I should be getting
her props.
I should be getting a referral for this with some cash.
If it wasn't for her, I would not have found the place. Definitely. Yeah. But so what I started off was just with my oldest, and was a daycare in Mansfield, and it was a little bit pricier because it's a little more bougier in that area. And they were nice, they were polite, and a nice new campus and all that. So I felt pretty good about it. But then when we got him enrolled, they gave us timers on the cameras. So like, and I think you get like 5 chances a day, and after that you can't check in on your kid. And he kept. He started in October, and then by December I pulled him out because within those months he was sick for like a good 8 weeks. It felt like. Or 6 weeks probably. But then he kept coming home with bites at least like 3 times. And whenever I brought it to their attention, they would say, oh, that's what kids go through, la, 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 la. But I'm like, yeah, I get it the first time. But like, how are you not seeing what's happening to interfere for the next time to make sure, like, because he's the only one who kept getting bit, I feel like.
And you said the word bites with an S at the end.
Yeah, there was like here on his back, and like they were like, big enough that I saw them. And I took pictures of them and everything. And like, whenever we talked to a teacher or the director, no one knew about the previous incident. So that was just very upsetting. Mm-hmm. And so from there, I'm like, you know what? We need to go somewhere else. And then luckily we went back to you. Good for you. Thank you. Because I feel like they were belittling what I was trying to say.
So dismissive.
It's easy. Yeah, very dismissive. Yeah. And so like, I just didn't feel right about it. It just was, I never liked it. And so, luckily, we were able to go back to the place Lorraine went to in Arlington, a lot closer to where we live now. Mm-hmm. And they even have a spot available for my youngest one. So that worked out perfectly. And from there, and just meeting them, it felt like family, like your aunties, your grandmas. Like
they were so sweet.
Yeah. And like, I think they remembered us too.
Yeah.
For that tour, which was great too.
She was like, come back. Like, we are a community. Like, y'all gotta get, like go to work, go to school. Like, we'll be here. Yeah. Like, I love y'all.
Definitely. No, it was just so good. It's about $3 something for each kid. They pay weekly. I think like it's about like $2,700 a month.
Oh Jesus!
But it's worth it.
Yeah.
It gives me time to go to school, get the house in order, give me some rest so I can be ready for them at night to feed, clothe, bathe, all that type of stuff. And no, but I'm just so lucky. I feel so lucky that I have them because I really do feel comfortable and I have a peace of mind that these women are taking care of my children. Mm-hmm. And the fact is, like, they check in even when they don't come in that day. They're like, oh, where's Big Man or Little Big Man or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, he's at the doctor's right now, so we're gonna come in tomorrow. And they're like, okay, see you soon. Like, these are the sweetest people ever. They really do care about the children. And I don't know, it just seems overall a better fit for me. And plus, like, the cameras, you can see it all the time. It's unlimited.
No limit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so it really works out.
And I feel like even for the few days that I've been here, mm-hmm. they've been in constant communication with you guys. Yeah. Like, hey, this is something changed. Mm-hmm. This is happening. This is what's going on. Mm-hmm. And like, she just pops in, can look at them on the camera. So I was like, oh, this must be the norm.
Yeah.
But to hear...
It's not.
To hear some other stuff.
No, definitely.
And I used to work at a childcare provider.
Yeah.
In Washington. And it was fancy. It was like It was actually connected to the Starbucks Center.
Oh, I remember that. Ooh,
But yeah, it was a while ago. But we didn't have cameras. We did have those papers.
Yeah.
But they were paying more than $2,700 a month. So I was like, this is fascinating.
It's crazy. Yeah. The amount
like the
of
standards
money.
like just really change. Like it doesn't, there's no really blanket like what you need to have.
I'm not going to leave them ever.
They're
They
staying.
would have to just like completely flip on its head.
No,
and be
definitely,
like,
yeah.
Who are you?
They're staying till they start school.
Yeah.
Like I just think like they love, and I even love like the spare weeks for February. They had like Black History Month week. Like they recognized the culture, and then they had like the whole Valentine's Day thing. Like it was just like it was nice.
Yeah.
It felt it's diversified. Like representation everywhere. Like just I appreciate that, and I love that. You know, even though I'm not there, there's other people that look like me that my babies feel like okay.
Yeah.
And so like I appreciate that. I think it's nice.
I think as like a mom that doesn't have their kid in like a traditional daycare, I get so I know it's coming. I'm not like delusional where I'm like, we're going to keep them home forever and they're never going to see anybody. But I definitely get so stressed, like thinking about it because I just, with my background, my work background doesn't help. But my work background has me like on high alert at all times. So for me, it's like, how can I trust you? Who are you? What's going on? It's my child. He can't talk yet. What's going on?
Yeah.
So it's like, am I going to put an air tag and like a video recorder on him? Like, what am I going to do?
I mean, yeah, but I don't think that's necessarily bad. I think the difference is when you aren't hypervigilant, you miss signs. Like if he is like for the 2 weeks that he was there, like I kept asking, I'm like, what's a normal time? And they're like, 2 weeks he'll be fine. And I'm like, all right.
You're like counting it down.
But it was like on the money, 2 weeks. So that made me realize that like, okay, now he's comfortable because he wasn't crying anymore.
Yeah.
But if they're going like a month in, that he is just like crying when he sees someone, he gets like his body language, like they're talking to you. But I think that a lot of people don't understand that, so they miss it until there's like
or they
broken bones, or or they don't have the option. But I think you have that experience that's going to help. You know, like I think just being aware of what to look for, you're not going to have that issue because you're going to see the signs, you know, before it gets serious.
But you see all those things in the news where they're like, oh, they gave all these kids melatonin, or they filmed these kids boxing, or they did all the.
Oh yeah,
you saw
that.
Where they have so it was like this daycare where they like encouraged the little kids to fight each other.
What?
And they filmed it.
Yeah, it was.
Where?
I don't know, girl.
I want to say
it's been more
like
than once.
Florida or something crazy because they
like
can't get it together.
But it's like people are really nuts out there.
Yeah.
They're really, and then also like, especially in my area, I get worried about not even the physical stuff, but like, what are you going to say to him? Like, what kind of crazy things are you going to let slide out of your mouth that I don't want him to absorb nothing like that. Like that's so for me, I'm like, oh my God, this can never happen. Or I'm gonna literally stake out the place forever.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Because one thing that I'll say about the place that they're going to, like Emmett, he has learned so much being there in a good way. Like drinking out of his cup, he sits down and he eats. It's very like he's getting so much good things from it.
Yeah.
But like you said, like they're not all gonna be like that. But when you find the one, it's like perfect. Yeah. It's like it's the best thing.
Okay, so a 2-week mark for them to get comfortable.
Yes.
They must have some video cameras that I can look at all times because how are you gonna limit how many times I can look at my
yeah, and that was the first one, so we were like, okay.
Is this normal?
Yeah. Yeah. But there
what other things are we to look out for that are like positives or green flags?
I mean, I was lucky to see how they regulated when someone was hitting someone
else.
Like I was like I was checking them in and I heard like we don't do that. We don't hit people. I'm like, ooh, I want that. It made me feel like, oh, when I was a kid, like yes,
we don't.
Yes, ma'am. So sorry. I think that's good because I feel like sometimes if I'm comparing to the other one that Emmett was at before, they seem like the type that they didn't want to anger the parents because money purposes. Because I remember there was an incident for Halloween. They're like, yeah, kids can't wear their costumes, during the class hours, but for the Halloween party afterwards you can. And then like no later than like 5 minutes later, oh okay, I didn't know you bought costumes thing they would wear all day. You can wear it.
Like,
Oh.
he got it. It's okay. And it's
It
like,
feels like someone called in saying, well, you know
like,
what?
excuse me?
yeah.
Pulled a real Karen move situation. So I
Mhm.
was like, oh, okay. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
That's an interesting point too. Like,
because I'm sure they did it
who's
for
in charge
safety
for real?
reasons or something.
Mhm.
I don't know why they say they
Or
could, but
distraction.
distractions, but immediately they just like went back on what they just said. So,
Which I feel like is why the biting kept getting
yeah,
out of hand.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Whoever's kid that was, they didn't want to reprimand or
yeah,
do any
I remember
consequences.
the first time I saw a bite on him when I was giving him a bath, and no one told me about it. And when I went the next day, they're like, "Oh yeah, we forgot to tell you that your son got bit." And I was like, "Oh my gosh!"
I would cry. Okay, I feel like I'm about to cry right now.
Yeah, it was
like,
very
that is so
upsetting.
scary,
And yeah,
baby.
it was just a different vibe, but
and like no one to advocate for. Like, what are you doing?
exactly.
What are you doing?
How are you going to forget that? Like that was a
that
noticeable.
was a big event for
Yeah.
him, but it's just every other day for us.
Yeah. And when they were trying to gaslight you,
Mhm.
they're like, is this your first child?
No, they didn't.
Yeah.
Said these.
Yeah, but like that. I don't think
That's not. I was like, because we see who was it? Jensen was like in a biting phase at that point,
Mhm.
but we were watching that,
Yeah,
and it's like, yeah, I get that developmentally, yes, they want to
that's how they
bite,
learn. They learn through
but
the
if
mouth.
you're watching them
Yes.
run interference, they are not
Exactly.
doing that.
No.
Don't put that on
3
him.
times in like
That's-
less than 3 months.
No,
Yeah.
that's right. Oh, that's ridiculous.
Someone like, and I think it was the same kid, but like,
it probably was.
we can't give you the information. I'm like, I don't want the information. Just if I feel like it is the same kid, so just keep an eye
Yeah,
on
just
the
like,
maybe
I know
child.
separate
you
them a
know.
little bit.
Yeah, just make sure it doesn't happen. But 3 times, and then
Yeah.
it's always like, I mean, that's not good if you can see the bite. It means like
Yeah.
that whoever did it bit
Was
down
on there for
hard.
a minute.
Yes. But yeah,
Yeah, and when
God.
so when I worked at the childcare place, if there was a bite, we had to do a whole incident report.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like I forgot to tell
That part, that's what
We
I always
had
thought
to
was
do-
strange.
We had to
Yeah.
get, it was like those carbon copy papers
Mhm.
where it's like 3 colors.
Yeah,
We had to write it on that,
Mhm.
get the parent's signature, and give them a copy
yeah.
Mhm.
because this was a serious incident. Like
Yeah.
you can't
3
say bite.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's negligence.
Nothing happened.
That's
Yeah,
negligence.
It
that's
just kept
exactly
saying,
what
"This
that
is what
is.
kids do." I'm like,
No.
Yes, that's what kids do, but what do adults need to do to stop it?
yeah,
And is anybody else getting bit 3 times? Or is it just my sweet little
Right?
baby? Like, please get out of here. Oh, they're lucky. See, that's the other thing. How do I not fight them?
Yeah.
How do I not throw hands? How do you maintain yourself?
Yeah.
Because if you're going to talk to me stupid, we could go.
Yeah. You get some.
We could
She
just
could
go.
get
'Cause
some.
you know what? This is my child.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm glad that I was able to switch
Yes.
and to see how an actual competent child care facility
Yeah.
operates, because I was feeling like maybe I am overreacting, but
Yeah.
nothing's happened like that with him yet.
And it's in a power, it's like, it's okay, yeah, they're in a power of authority. They're in a position of authority.
Mhm.
So I feel like that it is easy to second guess yourself and be like, oh, damn, maybe I am tripping. So really, good on you for like
Yeah.
being like, you know what? No, he
Yeah.
deserves better. This is ridiculous. We're
Mhm.
moving on.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, communication is a really good thing to look for. Like,
Yeah.
how are they with the whole tour and onboarding?
Yeah.
Like, what's that look like? Cameras.
Cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, like, the
It's good for them
teachers,
too.
Yeah.
if they look like you, I think that's
Mhm.
important, especially like as Black women. Like, you
Mhm.
don't, you want them to be comfortable, and I think they find people who look like them. Like, oh, you remind me of Mom.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
I think that's
good.
important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like that they celebrated the Black History Month. I
Me
think
too.
that's a nice,
I thought that was really great.
because they didn't have, you don't have to. You know, that's an
Yeah.
extra. That's like an above and beyond. So that
Mhm.
is nice.
Yeah.
That is really nice.
Oh, something that we were talking about for the teachers. For Valentine's Day, they were like,
yeah.
oh, bring something for the teachers. So she got like candy and stuff.
Yeah.
And we were talking about how like that's such an overlooked thing. Because like they got your baby all day.
Through the ups and the downs.
And they're so comfortable around them too. Like they always reach for whenever I bring Jensen to his teacher, and then like Emmett goes right in and she's right there to greet him. Like it's just, I feel so happy and just like, yeah,
and I bet they feel that too. They're like, oh, Mom is comfortable leaving me here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, gee, yeah. I don't foresee there being a child care provider in my area that I would feel comfortable with.
Mhm.
Right now,
right now.
definitely. I get
Right
that.
now.
Yeah.
But again, I know it's coming. Like
Mhm.
it's and like you were saying, there's so many things that they learn from each other, from the structure, from just the setup. There's so many things that they're learning that I'm not teaching him. I know I'm not teaching him at home. Like I know I'm not teaching him how to sit in a chair and like be in that
or
chair
drink
for a
out of
minute.
the open cup.
He's so mannerful. Like when he actually, I was like, who are?
But when he's at home, he be like,
Getting embarrassed.
I'm like, oh God.
So I definitely think that there's a huge upside, and the socialization. I think that's the other piece because so this week all the boys have been together, and you could tell that Janelle's boys are siblings, and they interact with other people, and then you could tell that ours are only children, but Leland goes to daycare, so he knows how to interact with people. River is in a corner trying to play by himself.
He's like trying to find safety. I don't know what is happening.
Like Jensen is just trying to like get closer to
new person.
Meanwhile, River's like, I just need somewhere to be. That's not here. It's chaos.
But like a true Capricorn, he's just like, can I be alone? Jensen,
I got me and my
Jensen's like, you're my new best friend. Just let it happen.
I think Jensen knows that River is so uncomfortable. He's like, feeds off of it.
Yes.
He's like, my face.
Oh man.
Yeah, so it's very interesting to kind of see them all come together.
Different personalities for sure, yeah.
And how they all interact.
But he's definitely warming up to the boys.
Yes.
I love. I'm like, okay.
It's really cute to see.
Yeah.
He's still very much like
pictured, yeah.
I'll play with you on my turn.
Yes.
Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
He's going hanging out with
still a trial ride.
I'm so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really come out of his shell in the last couple of days. But it's been
glad, yeah.
I just can't imagine, like, I think the other thing too is that in my head I have the stigma of like you're missing out on so much when they go to daycare. You're just missing out. But I think on the flip side, there is a lot that they get to experience. Because I think when I was working there, like a lot of the kids would have their first steps with us. And I was like, that would break my heart if like I wasn't there for his first steps. And realistically, these first steps were not like
exciting.
He took a couple steps and he's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, and then like months later.
Yeah. So I'm hyping this up when in reality, like I'm not looking at the positive side.
Yeah.
So I think it's stunting both of us in a sense, but I'm coming out of my shell.
Takes time, yeah.
And you know what? That's a privilege that not everybody has.
Very true. Very, very true. And I 100% recognize that because I know that this is not it's not easy. And this is not something that is feasible for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But we are really trying our hardest to like make it work and accommodate so that we are there for him.
Yeah.
But at what cost?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I think my eyes are starting to open to daycare a little.
I mean, once the second one comes around, I think it's gonna be
you're gonna be like,
you're gonna
please take him
now.
Give me a few hours.
You're like, ma'am, we don't know who you are.
You're my friend. Just put him in the class.
We'll come up later.
She's gonna try to sneak him into the same class. They're like, hold on, wait.
They have late fees, like if you pick them up late.
Yeah, $15, I believe.
Is it like a minute?
I think every 15 minutes maybe or something like that. But it's like they open at 6:30, they close at 6:30. You should have enough time to pick them up, you know?
Mm-hmm. I was just always curious about that one.
Mm-hmm. But you know what? Like if we're, on that, was it like okay person?
Oh yeah, the safety list.
Just do a carpool, pick them all up. Get in the van.
Get it, let's go. Hurry up.
I got goldfish crackers and juice. Let's do this.
That's all I needed.
Like everybody silence. Let's do it.
But yeah,
it's been really fun being around like other kids his age that are like similar in structure and it's been really fun.
Yeah.
It's so great. This is just gonna be like a gushy fest right now. We're like,
I'm just so happy. And like I see River, he's talking like, I want you to teach Evan, like, help him out because like he catches on so quickly.
Yeah. He like will watch your mouth too, like
trying to understand that. Yeah. Okay, it's like I could do that.
Yeah, he's so like he's a very beautiful child and he's so smart. Like
they're all like together. I feel like that's my goal for this week is to get a picture with all four of them together.
Yes.
They don't all have to be looking at the camera.
Yeah, let's get.
If we can at least get it not blurry.
Yes, all of them at least sitting in together.
We can kind of tell who is who.
Yeah, wouldn't that be so cute?
Yeah, that and then like hopefully you do a picnic tomorrow.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, that was I feel better about some daycare now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I forgot to bring the questions from Arizona, but luckily our co-hosts are prepared. So this is from a game called We Are Not Really Strangers. Sorry, it was all one word, so I was like, where do I break this up?
The space.
I picked a couple cards out, and you were saying you want to do it a little different.
Yeah, so basically, because the way the questions are worded, it's like, what do you think is my favorite whatever? And so,
Okay.
as opposed to it just being like something we can all answer, it's like if we each get a card, the others will just answer what we have.
Okay, so here I shuffled it up. I went through and picked out some that I thought would be easy or fun.
Oh, I picked one too.
And I will pick this one. Okay, who wants to go first?
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay.
So this one it's more of like, who is most likely to read through the terms and conditions?
I think Janelle.
Definitely not Janelle.
I think Janelle, because I feel like she's more cautious now. She's like, hold on, what is this? What are we getting into? What's happening?
Tell her she's wrong, because there's been times where I'm like, did you read it? And she's like, no.
I only read silly stuff.
Worrying and reading the terms and conditions is not the same.
Like, maybe I should have read it.
Because it'll be paperwork. I'm like,
like
did you read it? Yeah.
I don't know.
She's like, don't put my shit out there.
She was over here okay, so today we went on some rental hunts for like houses. I just wanted to get a feel for the neighborhoods, blah, blah, blah. Janelle was up there talking to the little chat person because my app was not working. So for me, I'm like, when it's important, I feel like she's like,
oh
right
yeah,
up in there.
Okay,
like, right fair. Up in there. Like, what is actually going on? So I'm gonna pick Janelle.
Thank you. You could
go to hell. I know. She's
awesome. Tell us you're wrong because you know you don't read terms and conditions.
Like, no, we don't read terms and conditions. But if somebody had to, I think, and if it was important enough, I think you would.
And you know what? I want to say, if I believe it's something important and I'm like, I don't want to read it, I do ask you to read it for me. Mm-hmm. So that still gives me points.
Kind of like by proxy.
That's true. Yeah, you're like,
you know what?
I know it's important, so I have my sister.
And let me know.
Yeah, you're like my unofficial lawyer.
She's like, awesome. Big word. Yeah, you
it's like my cousin Vinny.
You ready? I sign this? My girl, do not sign that.
Yeah, but
with that being said, I read the terms and conditions.
I wouldn't even think about reading terms and conditions.
Oh, I read it because I always hear about crazy stuff about. It's funny because I'll read it, but I'm like, okay. But they always say like, no one reads the terms and conditions. You signed up for this. Yeah, because I want my Skype or I want Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to sign up
membership, but I really thought I was going to go every day.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what. Okay, let me go. How important do you think birthdays are to me? Explain.
I don't think they're.
I don't think they're important.
It's another day of pain.
Girl.
You know how old I am at this moment. So there we go. So let's just start there.
Wasn't it Rivers? And you were like, oh, I had to do that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Who was it? Sister-in-law?
No, one of my best friends.
Yeah.
Thank you. If you're listening, thank you. She
said, "I'll be doing."
She's like, "How do you feel about The Hungry Caterpillar?" I was like, "Love that book. Why not?" She's like, "Okay, done. This is his party. This is the theme." I was like, "Thank God," because it snuck up on me. How could you do this?
Girl, you knew that shit was coming.
Okay, but it was like also sneaking up on me. So
that's fair.
Okay, who's your last, Janelle?
Yes. If we were on Family Feud, who would win the most points for us?
Ooh. I guess it depends on.
I think I would.
Family Feud. Is that where it's list things that are okay?
Yeah, Harvey.
Yeah,
yeah, I would win that shit.
I think I'd be a good assist.
I have ADHD. I'm thinking of everything at once.
But sometimes when they do the answer, I'm like, that is not
I didn't pick
on the list.
I do love Family Feud though. Okay, why do you pick you?
Because I watch enough.
Oh yeah.
That I know.
I watch like the funny clips.
Did you see the one? He's always like, "Ooh."
One of the best things that are like black, and then I said people, and that was one of them.
Yes, a whole bunch of
She
white
said
people.
that part.
And they're like,
Yeah.
White people are great.
They're so
We're not racist.
we love them. So, yeah, I would love to be on Family Feud.
That'd be
To
so much
on
fun.
the
Yeah.
edge. I would be so good at, and then like that lightning round or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah. I think we could do that.
We really could.
We could dominate.
Hold on, are we deciding that we're doing
Okay,
that?
don't you?
Good.
I would be so good. Again, this brain, 70 thoughts all at once.
Yeah.
About nonsense. About nonsense.
All right, Steve. Is it still Steve?
Yes, be fine.
All right, Steve.
Steven,
We coming for you.
literally. And that check.
I'm trying to win.
All right. Okay, so this was a cute little game. Okay, but one thing I do want to ask about this game is it says level 1 perception,
Yeah.
which makes me think that there's other levels.
There are. There's 2 more.
And
it progressively gets more deep.
Okay.
There's a couples edition, and like we flew through the first one. We're like, okay. And the second one got real. I was like, oh, yeah. It was a little harder to answer. So we stopped at level 2.
Okay.
It was good. Like, there weren't bad questions, but it's like, he loves to say, I don't know. Like, anytime it gets a little too, so.
You don't know or you don't want to say.
In that part. It's like, you don't know how you feel.
Yeah.
I
You
don't
know how you feel.
I'm disconnected from myself.
Yeah. I have to reach IT and they tell me. So, but it's good. I liked it. I shout out to Red Table Talk because that's where it happened.
Oh,
nice.
okay. I can see that. Yeah.
Cool,
okay.
okay.
We're not really strangers. Yeah. I like that. Oh, this is a family edition. I see what you're saying. Okay, cute. Okay, so we are coming up to rants, hacks,
Yes.
wins.
Um,
Mine's a lighthearted win. So if we have something that needs to buffer anything,
oh,
'cause I'm on vacation. I don't know about y'all, but I'm on vacation.
chilling.
I do miss my husband.
Oh.
Hi, baby. But
Shout out to Lauren. Woo woo. You need to come on down.
woo woo.
My rant is just spring break. Like, what? He don't need to be on spring break. We worked.
Are you talking about your child right now?
We worked so hard to get him on a place where he was not crying at drop off, and now we go have a whole week of him being at home.
He's gonna be so confused.
He's gonna be pissed.
He's gonna look at y'all like, you trick. You could have been home this whole time.
And he's changing rooms. Like, they don't care about it.
Oh wait, he's changing rooms
Because he's aging out.
Wait, is that after spring break? He's going to a new room?
I don't know exactly how we're going to do it. Like, I'm taking him to the first room.
I was like, y'all are really
her.
messing with these babies. You really don't want them to
The way she described it was that she was going to do, like, halfway through the day, I'll take him to the other room.
Yes.
But that teacher's gone now, so I don't know.
Ay.
Yeah.
Ay.
So that's my rant.
He don't need bills.
Right.
That boy is not in school. He literally gets snaps and
terrorizing us?
Yeah. Take your ass. So
hurry up.
That's how I feel.
His little leg. Oh, but he started walking.
Yes, that is a win. And once he figured it out, he was like, "Oh, I can walk."
He's like, "I'm gonna try to run."
He's so cute. He be hitting corners.
He's so cute. And you can tell he's proud of himself.
Yeah,
you can tell.
he looks so accomplished.
And then he looks up like, "You see it?
You see what I'm doing?" I belly flop, but I'm still flop. Okay, what you got for us? You wanna hit us with the good?
Oh yeah, lay it out, girl.
All right. So going through a divorce right now, and it's like I don't know who's going through it right now, but going through a divorce right now, especially when you weren't expecting to do this and you were hoping to work through things, it shocks your system. If you are the primary parent of 2 children under 2 years old, you focus on things at hand, which is the children. Then if you have to find a place for them to live and you don't have a job, you need to get a car, but you have no job. Things pile up on you and you're not focusing on a lot of things on yourself. And then when you think you're finally on the other side doing better, another thing hits you, my ex is dating, and I don't want to be with him. I know that for sure, but I didn't have time to, was it mourn, grief? I was so focused on the children and just trying to focus on getting my life together so they don't have to struggle like I did when we had single mom, parent raising us. I don't want that, but I'm here. But anyways, like seeing him, you know, living in his big house, having time to go to the gym and focus on himself. And now he's dating women while we're still going through a divorce. We're still married, but he's ready to move on after what, 5 months?
Mm.
And he's more focused on meeting a new person than being there full time for his own children. I'm just trying to figure out like how to process these feelings. And it's just confusing, frustrating. And I want to not feel like this anymore. And it's just, I'm hoping that, after talking to hopefully talk to my therapist tomorrow, like I'll feel a little better and stronger. But right now I need to talk it out loud, because if I don't, then my anxiety is talking to me, telling me what I'm feeling when I shouldn't feel these things. Like, I know that he hasn't worked on himself. I know I need to take my time. I shouldn't have to feel rushed. Like, well, he's moving on, I should move on. That's not how it should work. I'm doing the best I can on my own. And I know that I deserve better. And I know that it will take time, but I need to get back to me and do what's best for me, so my kids will benefit and be their best versions and everything like that. So, but divorce sucks ass. And it's not all men, but God, man,
This man.
This man. Damn it.
But therapy is that girl.
Yeah.
Therapy really is that girl.
No, definitely. And I think if everyone who's going through the divorce took therapy, we would all be in a better place, at least emotionally.
Let's
to be
sprinkle
a better
a little accountability on top.
I think if we all took partook in the therapy, me and the other person in this relationship, then I think it'd be a good sign for the kids too.
Yeah. But okay, also through all of this, all the stuff that's piled on you, you're still adding to your list of therapy, which is not freaking easy.
It's not.
So you're still even I'm dealing with capacity, but I'm willing to do more to better myself and my situation.
Because it actually helps with your capacity.
Yeah,
it does.
In the long run.
It really does.
Absolutely.
It sucks balls while you're going through it, though.
Yeah, it's a process.
Shut up.
Yeah.
You got buried that underneath.
Didn't we have a whole conversation on how I'm sad about this?
Yeah.
We're still talking.
You have no coping skills, but yet here we are. But I'm proud of you. I feel like even seeing this, literally, I've only been here 2 days. Literally, just seeing how you interact with your boys and how you're still patient with them, even when you're this. I'm here.
Yeah.
You're still patient with them. You still give them compliments. You're still enjoying your time with them. It is not freaking easy. It's really not. And you're still I'm showing up for my kids with a freaking smile.
Yeah.
They make me very happy. So
crazy. Hold on.
I mean, yeah, let's not lie to the folks.
They get their craziness for me.
No, but they're fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Just are you
spirit?
Yeah.
Literally
that fire, that passion.
Just literally made me crack up because he was just rolling, bouncing off shit, off this mattress, off that mattress.
Yes,
cracking up the whole time.
And I don't need nobody else.
No, and I love that. And just seeing how they all are just laughing, smiling, having a good time. They are not at all affected by the drama and the bull that we're going through right now. And that's what matters. So if we could just keep that going, I'm happy.
Because the consistency is a huge part. It's great. I think you guys are doing great.
And you're doing everything on your end, humanly possible, to make the situation better.
Yeah.
So, and that's all you can do. You can't control nobody else.
Yeah.
You can hope, you can pray, you can wish, you can do all that shit, but you can't control nothing that they do.
Agreed. Yeah.
So, good on you, Mama.
Yeah.
Good on you, Mama. You got this.
Yeah.
You got this.
I'm good.
Yeah. Okay, so like we said, I came down to Texas. Over to Texas? Yeah, over. And so it was baby boy's first flight. And he did my anxiety. My anxiety was through the fucking roof. Like the whole week's like leading up to it, I was frantically texting them like what I should bring.
Mhm.
I was like, what do I need to do? What do I need to pack? Who do I need to talk to? I was watching tons of videos about how to travel with a baby by yourself. I was literally like, I was a wreck. And he was so chill.
Mm-hmm.
He got on that plane, sat down, like it was nothing. Like I was like, is this real life? Like he's just like here
with my mama.
eating snacks.
Yeah.
The only thing that did stress me out a little bit is that he was like dropping stuff between his seat and the window. And so I had bought, one of the hacks said buy new toys that they've never seen.
Mhm.
So I bought this like little 3-pack of like Hot Wheel kind of cars.
Mhm.
And I was like, oh, I'll just take them out and give it to him. And I was like, wait, one at a time. Don't play yourself.
Yeah.
He dropped every single one.
Yeah, you did.
Every single one.
All right, here's the second one.
I was like, but it got us like maybe like 30 minutes of like uninterrupted time. Like I got through, I think the flight was like an hour and 45 minutes.
Okay.
And I think I got through an hour, like a little over an hour without any screens. And then I was like, Miss Rach, come on, girl. We're almost there. So, girl. And
Take us home.
please. Yeah, but he did so well.
That's really
like
That.
Yeah.
I was floored.
He's so chill.
Very chill baby.
So
He's
you
got
guys think that
No,
because
okay.
he hasn't screamed in your face like a wild banshee.
That's fair.
Yeah, this because I also haven't tried to like put him down for a nap when he didn't want to go down for a nap.
Mm-hmm.
Then you'll see a different baby. You'll see a different baby.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's not him though. It's somebody else.
But I was honestly floored. I was just like, this baby is like doing it. And he was happy. He was looking out the window. He would look up at me like, you see this window? I was like, oh my God, you're such a
You ain't got one, but you think
I
it's
really
mine.
I really did it. I really did it. And I lucked out because the flight wasn't full.
Mm-hmm.
So I gave him a seat. He was going to be a lap baby.
Yeah, all toddler.
Lap baby.
He's so tall. I went
Yeah.
from like
He's enormous. I'm like, wow, this child is huge. But yeah, I was so proud of him. So win.
yeah.
And these little okay. If y'all have seen these like suction spinner toys that go in the window or go, get it. Just get it. He was obsessed. Like it was great. I was like, yes, this is perfect, and thank you.
Very nice. Okay.
So hopefully we get that same energy on the flight home.
Mm-hmm.
I think he will. I think
He should be used to it now. All right. He might even take a nap. He's so comfortable, you know.
And it's at night. So it's at night. So I'm hoping that he'll just fall right into sleep.
That'd be nice.
Keep everything dark and dim.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring
Nice
a bottle.
cuddle, yeah.
Or at least buy some milk while I'm there.
Yeah.
I still didn't know how to like handle
bringing fluids.
I was so awkward. I was like, I don't know where should I go? I didn't know where to line up. I kept missing the announcement of when they said families were supposed to go. I saw another family go first, so I was like, was I supposed to go with them? Did I miss it? So I came up, I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And they're like, we're about to call you. Like,
sit down, ma'am.
I was a fucking mess. He was got right. Unlike his mother. Okay.
Love that.
So, as we lead you into your next week, here's a quote that I found. Don't know who it's from. Don't have any receipts. Sorry. I'm not that girl. Okay.
I'm not that girl.
Okay. You aren't lost. You're just in an uncomfortable state of your life where your old self is gone, but your new self isn't fully born yet.
Love that.
Say it to me again.
No.
You aren't lost.
That definitely
that tracks. Because 20 Lorraine, girl,
I couldn't have a child in my 20s. They would not exist today.
I was barely surviving. Like, I was like,
broke. I was
making horrible choices.
Terrible.
Very consuming.
For Four Loko.
Girl. Not the Four Loko.
The 2 for $5s. The 2 for $5s. Because we were broke as hell. We're like, we're going to chug this in the parking lot. We're going to go party. and then we're gonna come back. Yeah, terrible. Yeah, no, I don't know. Good on you, young mothers.
Yes.
Because over here, there's no way.
Yeah.
There's absolutely no way I could have done it. That's not a motivational moment, but it is for y'all.
Right? It's like, ooh, keep it going. Keep pushing.
Yeah.
No, that was good. I
I
love
like
that. This was a good episode.
Yeah.
I feel
We
really
think
good
so,
about
so.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
And yes, shout out to all our friends and family and listeners. Continue to watch, like, subscribe. Please comment, review. We love
Talk
the
to
feedback.
We're chatty.
Yes.
Yes.
We're trying to make this, we're loving it. We're
Mhm.
enjoying the growth we're getting from it.
Yeah.
And, we want to engage. So check us out. YouTube, Spotify,
Instagram, kind of.
sort of Instagram. I'm working on
We're
it.
working on it.
I think Apple Podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're doing it.
All right. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Is that a cat dog?